Hello and welcome to Simple Codecraft. In this video, we are introducing a new series on vanilla JavaScript. Throughout this series, we are going to solve a series of examples as well as challenges to help improve or reinforce your learning throughout this course. With that, let us understand what is JavaScript. JavaScript is a single-threaded language used to write computer program. What is single-threaded? Single-threaded language, a language that run or execute programs from top to bottom. For example, we have our API calls or a database calls that takes 10 seconds. JavaScript is going to execute, and when it reaches the programs that take 15 seconds to run, the rest of the code below are going to remain static until the code has been executed in the call stack and return the value before executing the rest of the code. And to resolve this issue, we are going to introduce to you asynchronous program. And for that, we will see later on in this video. Having said that, let us set up our environment so that we can get the bug rolling. First of all, we are going to see our CodePen. It is one of the interesting online tools used for exercising your skills in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But in this series, our focus is on JavaScript. That's why I swing the HTML and CSS panel in the left-hand side. So for this, we are going to have console.log, and we will have in here welcome to Simple Codecraft. And now if you see below in our console, we have welcome to Simple Codecraft. By the way, we have multiple results there because I guess we have autosave on. So you can come in to this session and then off autosave. So you get the idea. So try to play around with a CodePen and let us move to the next setup. For that, we are going to use our web browser. So let us create our HTML file and call this index.html and enter. We will type in shift plus exclamatory mark to display the template, the HTML template, for us to start writing our code. So let us try to create a space in here. So Control B. Okay. So now we have more rooms to see what is being displayed. So this is the HTML template code, the basic HTML. So let's save this. And now this is just a plain HTML. It's not displaying anything. If we click on Go Live, by the way, you can install Go Live from or the live server from VS Code extension. So if you don't have, try to install the live extension. So let us click on Go Live. And now we should see our browser open. Now we have our browser. But there is nothing displaying on the screen. It's because we don't have any HTML to display on our screen. So for this, let us just type in h1, and in this h1 we can say welcome, C-O-M-E, welcome, folks. Okay, so let us save this and then I'll go back to our browser. Now we can see welcome, folks, but this is not the actual thing we are here for. We actually here to understand a JavaScript. For that, we will right click and go to inspect to open our developer tool. And now our developer tools have displayed, and what we need to do is to go to console. So now we have console, and to execute a JavaScript, what we need to do is console, O-N-S-O-L-E, console, my bad, C-O-N sole.log, and then in here we are going to have a welcome to simple code craft. And if we press enter, we should see a welcome to simple code craft displaying below. So enter. Now we have welcome to a simple code craft. So this is how simple we can use the web browser to execute JavaScript. And the third method we are going to use is using our terminal in VS Code. And for that, we need to install a framework called Node.js. By the way, those of you who have followed the Node series, I guess you have Node already installed on your system, so there is no need. But for those folks who are just starting a new Node, you have to install a Node in order to use the npm, the Node package manager, to install some dependencies that we will be using in this case. So the dependency is called NodeMon. I have already installed it, but if you have Node, what you can do is npm install NodeMon, NodeMon. So what NodeMon does is to run the program whenever you save or change. It auto display the result in the terminal. So it's very cool. Instead of always stepping in Node and then npm start and all of those things, you don't need to do that. You only run the server once, and whenever you make change to your script file, it takes effect immediately in your terminal. So that's the use case of using a NodeMon. So I will remove this, and next let's try to create a script file to see how we can display a result in the terminal. So I will come here and say script.js, and in here again we will have console.log, and we will go with our same example, welcome, welcome to ple simple code craft fd. Okay, so let us save this. For now we are not running NodeMon, so you won't see any displaying of welcome to simple code craft in the terminal. To start NodeMon, what we need to do is npm NodeMon, or by npm or NodeMon, and then the name of our script file, which is script script.js. By the way, it is not compulsory to have .js. So, but for in this example, we will just run this, and then we should see welcome to simple code craft after our server has been voila. We have welcome to simple code craft in our terminal. So we can have NJS in here. As long we execute, we should see the result displaying in our terminal. So with this understanding, I have a quick exercise for you, and that will be to this is the challenge, and let me have more rooms here. Okay, so our challenge is to write a script to display hello world. Try using elite as well as console.log. We have already seen console, so the new method to use is elite. But in this case, we want to display hello world instead of welcome to a simple code craft. So you can pause this video and then complete the exercise and post your answer in the comment section. Okay, so having completed the exercise, let us try to solve this exercise. Let us come back to our console in the browser, and then we will say console console.log, and then the challenge said that we should display hello world, so hello, hello, world, hello world, and then enter. We have hello world, and then the next challenge is to use a light to display our hello world. So this is going to be a light that will pop up through the browser. So we can say ALERT, and in here we will also have the same console hello world. And then if we enter, we should see a pop-up, and in here we have hello world in this alike. So that was the intro to JavaScript, and we saw how to set up our environment. And in this video we are going to use the browser as well as VS Code to execute most of our programs. And yeah, with this I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.